I knew it. When I get back on live, I knew my count was gonna go up. That was the only way to get this black magic shit off my channel, was to bring in new energies. The only way to bring in new energy is lives. With the help of new motherfuckers and that new channel of algorithm, it cleaned up the black magic on my channel. It ain't gonna stick. It's basically doing spiritual cleansing, because I know my light, for some reason, my face gets traction. I don't get it. I don't make the rules up. It's just, I just know how it go. My face will attract motherfuckers, whether they hating or they not hating. That's why I notice my aura, my face is a fucking weapon. But you see the title of the video. Thank Great Mother. Thank Papa Seit. Thank Papa Fiske. Thank the Primal Feds, because your enemies are getting picked up. Dude, these people are on the run right now. They're on the run right now. Motherfuckers got word. Motherfuckers got caught up. Motherfuckers on the run right now. They trying to be on the run. But they finna get their doors kicked in probably by the night. They're gonna get their door kicked in. You're gonna see it on TV. And I got a feeling, confirmation, I got a feeling Peoria is gonna be on national news. You're gonna see it on, I don't know if they're gonna show it on Too Big, but you're gonna see it you're gonna see it on YouTube. I don't know if they're gonna show it on the news, because they have to talk about it on our local news. It's like something that they have to do, even if they don't want to. But that local news might be shown on YouTube, and it's gonna get like millions of views. These people are gonna get famous because they're gonna be making movies out of it. And there's a saying: if it plays in Peoria, it plays everywhere. That's literally a saying. So I already know Peoria is gonna be highlighted. They're gonna highlight Peoria. They're gonna highlight Peoria for a lot of this corruption, because I knew there was tunnels under that motel for kids and shit. I knew it because it was just too weird. It was too weird for this shit to be going on there. You know, there's tunnels. There's tunnels in this bitch, and those tunnels are being, the task force, believe it or not, are tackling these tunnels. I don't know if they're gonna tell us all that, but they know where the tunnels are. Somebody has snitched. Somebody has snitched and told them where the tunnels are. But those tunnels got a lot of people, scared, because you got people in high places that knew about those. You got people in high places that know about those tunnels. You got people in high places that know about them tunnels in here, but they're being taken down. You know, and they're being closed the fuck up. They're getting closed the fuck up. You're not gonna have this any type of government official. No, you're gonna have somebody in the middle. Like I said, the primal feds are deeper than you think, because you gotta think this system would have been crashed if it was too much darkness. Because, come on, man. You're gonna find some primal feds, because they gotta. It's a snake eating itself. Because you can't be a doom and gloom type of government when things are exposed, because people have the right to rebel against the government and rise above them to an extent. Like you kind of have to fix your own problems. You're gonna have to clean up your own shit. You're gonna have to clean up your own shit. And that's what we're going to start seeing. They gotta clean up their own shit. It's a snake eating itself. But yeah, these motherfuckers gonna be trying to run. And I'm talking about, they're gonna give you a little something. I don't know if a lot of people been through how deep I've been through. I can't act like this. I know some people did, but just know, if you have been in the center of this shit, dude, they gonna throw you a bone, because what was meant to kill you got you paid. What has meant to kill you got you paid. If everybody stole something from you and they don't have the money to give it to you back, see, there's organizations that will pay you. They will pay you. They see what the fuck you go through. They're like, wait a minute, bro. You made it through that bullshit. We got to get this nigga something. Because the system will crash. You can't just, it's cosmic law. Like, nah, like if you expose a corporate, that corporate has to pay you, or that corporation from that corporate has to pay you. Or that whole system attached to it will go down in a blink of an eye. To where, yeah, it's just how it goes. If they want this system to crash, I mean, don't pay a nigga. Don't pay nobody that you fucked with that they survived your bullshit and turned all that shit around to where now it's eating you. Don't pay them. See what's gonna happen. See what's gonna happen. I can guarantee you the whole system's gonna crash. Government's gonna shut down. It's probably never gonna be open until we put the new system up. All because they didn't want to compensate and acknowledge what they did to a couple of people. It's not the whole bunch of people. No, this whole system could crash from one person, two people, three people. It's like that. Because they have an inevitable force behind them. And if you don't respect that inevitable force and come to it correct, that inevitable force would destroy the system that you used against that inevitable force. Straight up. So that's what they're seeing right now. They know they got to pay the piper. Like, yeah, they got to pay me for my pain and suffering. I'm still waiting for my pain and suffering check. Because if you guys don't pay me, the system's shutting down. The system's shutting down. I can guarantee you that. They don't pay me my pain and suffering check. Oh, yeah, the system's going down, buddy. The system is going down. I can guarantee you that. Because I ain't playing. You're not finna be watching me on hidden cameras trying to kill me every day, sending people in my room, stealing shit, poison in my water, poison in my air, having helicopters following me, doing all this crazy shit, having the CIA on my ass, having the CIA every time I go to a place, they're watching me. You ain't finna do all that shit trying to put me in fear and just think the government cover-up is exposed. You're not going to pay the victims of that fucking program? And you're going to just brush off the ones that you took out under that program? No. I'm the one that speaks up for the ones that you took out, and I'm the advocate for the ones that don't have a voice that you guys were suppressing and ruining their lives around. I'm that motherfucking speaker. So you're not going to keep that up, and you're not going to brush this shit under the rug, and you're not going to get away from not paying us. Fuck that. You're going to pay every last one of us. We're going to pay every last one of us. We're not your guinea pig, motherfucker. We're citizens of the earth. We're not your fucking guinea pigs. I don't know where they think they do that at. Where's some type of guinea pig? Where's some type of property? No, motherfucker. They found out the hard way to where now they got to bow down. Yeah, they got to bow down, whether they want to or not. Because there's so much fucked up shit going on. There's so much shit going on. You're not finna get away with it. I don't give a fuck how big and bad the government think. They're really weak. If you think about it, they're weak. They're bullies. The wicked government, I'm not gonna say all the government, but the wicked government, the ones that do that wicked shit, they're weak because they do that to weak people. They use fear to weaken your defenses. They just can't run up on you. What you be seeing a lot of the times are clones getting killed, or people that sow under their banner, killing the people that sign a contract. I mean, I feel like if you work for the devil, nigga, your ass deserve to get taken out, straight up. If you decide to work with the wicked government and what they about, your ass deserve to be taken out, nigga. Straight up. That's like me working with the wicked government. I will never work for them. The fuck? That's like, hey, do I want my anointed to go off my life, man. Let me work for the wicked government. The fuck? Nigga, I'll be right where I'm at. I could be wicked all by myself. I don't need to be under their ass. But they gonna pay you, bro. They gonna pay you sooner than you think. Cause this shit is out. The cat's out the bag. I'm telling you, the cat's out the bag. Niggas are on the run. They already got arrest warrants out, folks. They just find it they find it the best time to bust in their crib, bro. And it ain't shit they can do. You can't say, let me get a lawyer. No, these motherfuckers got evidence. They're coming in with evidence. They're coming in with recordings. They're coming in with hard-nosed evidence. I'm talking about some police officers went down. I think the mayor's going down. There's a lot of people going down, bro. There's companies going into foreclosure because of this, because they got to pay out to the victims. There's places that are shutting down because they paid you millions of dollars and they don't have the capital to maintain that franchise no more. Because you might have the head of the franchise pay you, but that head of the franchise might close down that subsidiary company that represents that franchise. Just for example, let's say if McDonald's, I don't know if McDonald's was poison to me. I hope not. But let's say McDonald's was a part of it and you had a franchise owner poisoning you and the word got out. Let's say McDonald's was compensating you $40 million for surviving the poisons that they put in their food. They will close that franchise down because what they did. Just so that shit won't happen again and they don't potentially close all the McDonald's down from that happening. They just want to make sure that they end up taking the virus out. That's when I'm picking up like that Motel 6. They're going to close that bitch down because they were trying to kill me. They had employees that were working there that were all involved and taking me down because they know about the hidden cameras. They were watching me on the hidden cameras, housekeeping. They knew about all that shit. They knew about all that shit was going on. They had their own things going on. They were selling heroin out of that motel. Come on, bro. You got people running that hotel, Motel 6, selling heroin, bro? Come on, man. They're selling heroin in that bitch. You can smell it on the end of the steps, bro. That shit stink. Like, that's not right. Y'all selling heroin and you guys going in people's rooms? Like, bro, there was many accounts. I guess you could say a friend of mine. Let's just say that. So she told me about Peter, the dude at the front desk, would go in her room 3 and 4 a.m. at night when she just got out the shower. Like, how do you know she's out the shower to go in her room to see that? That's how you know those hidden cameras in those rooms, because he did it a couple times. And there was times where I had shit on my bed. He would come in there and be like, hey, man, you got to clean your bed up. Man, Grand Rising. It'd be a couple of times he'll come in my shit. The housekeeper named Peter, the dude that is an employee there, he would come in there and be like, hey, man, you got to clean that bed up. How did you know there was shit on my bed? Because there were hidden cameras in those rooms, but that's not right. You're invading my privacy. I don't care if it was a program. You're not supposed to put somebody in a program, say it's their room, but then have hidden cameras in the room, have poison air in the room, go in that room when they're gone and steal their shit, but you're giving them that room. That's still not right. You're taking advantage of those people. That's highly illegal. And it's documented. Like, that place is getting shut down, and that place owes me money. I will sue them. Yeah, you already know. Now, if they're not in the lawsuit, no, we're putting them in the lawsuit. The amount of money they owe me, they're going to get shut down. And those people are getting deported. I don't believe those people have visas. They can barely speak English. His wife can barely speak English. Dude can barely speak English. They're shiesty as fuck. They're drug trafficking in there. I don't give a fuck if you think you some type of Indian cartel, nigga. I got God on my side, bro. Run up on me all you want. This my city. This my land. This ain't y'all land, you goddamn Archon bloodline. Think you can shut me up by your weaponry. You cartels don't scare me. I'm not doing dirt to be killed by no cartel. Motherfucker, it's light versus dark. and my light is impenetrable. I've been taking down ancient demons. I wish a cartel would try to run up on me because y'all selling fucked up drugs to the community. I wish you would run up on me, motherfucker. Yeah, that place should have been raided. That place should have been raided, bro. I've been telling y'all they've been selling fucked up drugs in there. I've been telling y'all they got fucked up drugs in there, bro. I've been telling y'all they had drug dealers in there. Come on, man. They're fucking up the community, bro. That's just not right. Y'all fucking up the community selling fucked up drugs. Come on. That bitch should have been down. I'm very disappointed in the DA. They don't, why? Come on. Come on, man. That shit ain't right. If people, literally people died, bro. I remember that girl dying. This man, before she came in there, she was okay. She go in there, she dies, bro. The fucked up drugs. Like, come on, man. They're responsible for innocent people's deaths for not raiding that bitch and shutting that bitch down. There's so many people that died in there that wasn't supposed to die in there, I'm getting. They came to me and I freed them. I freed the spirit. I freed their soul in that place, but they came to me and told me, yo, I died because of these people with fucked up drugs. And you telling me that place is still running? Oh yeah, I'm a little disappointed in the city for letting that place run. They put a whole program in a fucking drug-infested place. Come on, dude, that seems like a little bit manufactured. That don't seem like a coincidence. So yeah, they owe me money for putting me in that fucking hellhole, trying to get me caught up on drugs, trying to kill me. You guys owe me fucking money. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I'm not shutting the fuck up. Give me my fucking money. You're not finna do all that grimy shit and get away with it. Give me my 10 M's. Give me my $10 million, Motel 6. That place should be shut the fuck down and Peter should be deported and his wife and Comely. She's a part of everybody in that bitch. There shouldn't be no Indians running that bitch. Where the Americans at? Where the Americans at? Give it to the Americans. We could probably run that shit better than these motherfuckers. We're not gonna be selling heroin to the people of the land. We're not gonna be selling heroin to our Americans. We're not gonna do that. 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 No, that place wasn't right. You can smell the heroin in there. And even if they say there's no heroin in there, that's a lie, nigga. You can smell the heroin in there. Bro, there was so much criminal activity in there. They shut the fucking flat screen off with the cameras in the front. That's how much criminal activity. When the cameras were up, the back of the motel cameras were off because that's where they keep the heroin at. That's where they keep the heroin at. There's been plenty of times I would see people at the front desk nodding off. Them Indian workers nodding off because they off that heroin. You got me fucked up if you thinking I'm shutting up. You gonna, nigga, if you ready to go life or death with me because I'm exposing you, then that's what you gotta do. Your fear's not gonna work. You gotta run up on me and try to kill me for me to shut the fuck up. You're gonna have to try to kill me. You're gonna have to get the job done for me to shut the fuck up. I didn't train lifetimes for me for these battles for nothing. No, you gotta come with them ancient demons to fight me. Them little waving guns and shit, that shit don't work with me. Go bring them fucking tyrannical beings I took out. Bring some of them back. You can't because I destroyed them. I'm pretty sure if you go to another galaxy or you look hard enough, you can try to send one to me, but they know what the fuck happened. They know I'm too powerful. They know I got my spiritual team. They know I got my sister Kurukula with me. You ain't gonna be able to fuck with me, motherfucker. You ain't gonna be able to fuck with me. You ain't gonna be able to fuck with me, bro. I'm telling you. I gotta expose these people. Like, this town has to get exposed so we can get this shit cleaned up for the kids. The great mother keep bringing it up. The kids, the children, the innocent women, the innocent men, the homeless people that are stuck in trauma. They don't need these drugs out here. They just need to go through their shit. And when they don't have those drugs, they're gonna end up finding another venture to not go towards those drugs. But we do need to take out these wicked fucking drug hotspots. We do. We got to take out these drug-infested hotspots. And the first one we can take out is that Motel 6. And if you guys don't take that bitch down, that bitch probably is going to go down from just spirit. And then had the chance to take it down, you got some bad karma coming because you didn't do nothing. You didn't do nothing to try to get rid of that shit or alarm the proper people. I alarm the proper people. I know that the feds are watching me. I always talked about it. So if the feds didn't do nothing about it and I kept telling them about it, then y'all, I don't want nothing to happen in my Primal feds, but the other ones that didn't do shit about it, bro, you guys got some bad karma coming because you're involved with this problem. You feel me? There's people, grandmas, there's people, mamas out here that's stuck in loops. We don't need them caught up on these fucked up drugs. We just need them to deal with this shit and let them make it through. We don't need you guys sitting these fucked up drugs out here. Straight up. But everything has changed. I'm picking it up. Everything has changed. Motherfuckers gonna be pulling up on you, giving you your shit. They gonna find you, bro. You ain't gotta go look for them. They know exactly where you at. They know exactly where your ass at. Like I said, the Primal fans, they out here. Because just know they. Yeah, they don't want me to speak on it, bro. My shit just. Yeah, you just gonna notice that there's still good people, even up there, because they don't allow that shit. If they see some shit, they're gonna get the proper motherfuckers in it. There's still good people. That's why I said I didn't even drop that video out. But yeah, there's Primal feds that are being highlighted. That might be going to the new. Look, bro, they're making shit like. There are new. Those Primal feds go over there because they all got tested. The ones that's going to the new side of doing things, they passed the test. Are you going to see some criminal activity and turn the other eye like these people? Or are you going to do something about it? Some of them passed the test, some of them didn't. Because you're not supposed to let corruption go around. Even if there is corruption up there, it's all a test. Even them get tested. Even that system gets tested. Because the Great Mother will put primal beings up there to see what they're going to do when they are faced with some shit they got to deal with. Are you going to turn the other eye? Or are you going to do something about it? And some of them didn't do nothing about it. Some of them took the money. And those people are literally probably going to get prison time. Bro, if Barack Obama could get locked up and go to prison, I think any cop can. Because when you got evidence and you got certain motherfuckers coming up there, they got to get locked up. And 9 times out of 10, it usually take those people down. They know too much. They got caught. That's usually what happens. Like, you can't keep criminals out here because street justice will lurk up on these motherfuckers. Street justice will lurk up. They would rather take their own out than have street justice. They'd rather take their own out. That's just how these people operate. This is a skit. This is for comedy purposes only. They'll do that before they take their own guy, before they let somebody else take their people out. That's how they operate. But you will be compensated for your pain and suffering. I'm telling you, bro, it's coming in quicker than you think. Yeah, people probably did steal all your shit, stole your identity, but you will be paid plus interest for what they did to you. You will be paid plus interest for what they did to you. It'll never be like this again. This battle was the battle of all battles. The next battles aren't going to be like this. They're going to probably be spiritual, but it will never be like this. It'll never be this massive. Because it had to be massive so it could be exposed. You know, this battle, me going against Peoria, the whole city, damn near, it had to be big so people can see it. Because the bigger it is, the bigger news it is. Like, you're going to be seeing this on TikTok. I just hope that, you know, they don't make me famous being on the news, bro. You know, but it's whatever the Great Mother want. If she want me on the TV, I'll do it. If she want me on TV to explain my story or get on the internet and talk about it, I'll do it. But if it's up to me, I don't want to be famous. I'm trying to be low key. I don't want to be famous, bro. Nah, bro. But I know I gotta kind of have to be a little big so I can lead people back to the great mother. I get it. I get it. I gotta be somewhat big so I can lead her children back to her. Confirmation with the horn. I can't be too small. I gotta be kind of big so I can represent the great mother. And the real shit. I can't be too small. I get it, but I don't want to be too big, bro. I don't. To where I can't go places to be no goddamn celebrity. I don't. I want to be still low-key enough so I can go off the radar if a motherfucker. Still low-key enough so I can go off the radar if a motherfucker don't know about it. Real shit. But I know if I get that Crawford fight, that's the thing. That's the sacrifice I might have to take. Because if we get this Crawford fight on, then niggas gonna know me. You know, I really don't want to be known like that. I like to be under the radar. But I know if me and Crawford go with this fight, I'm gonna have to be famous. Because when I beat him, I'm gonna be the nigga that hit the headlines like E.G. Fiske defeats Crawford, unanimous decision, boxing clinic. Headlines. Or Fiske knocks out Crawford, biggest upset in recent years? Question mark. You know? Like, I already know. Like, I'm just preparing myself. If I ever get famous, just be okay with it. It's nothing. Still got my anointedness. I just like being low-key. I like going to a place and people don't photobomb me. People don't just run up on me trying to take pictures. I don't like that. To the point where I have to get security. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am my security. But if I get weirdos that be stalking me, I'm going to have to get security. Now, they're doing that right now, but not because I'm famous. Because of my light. Kind of famous. Well, kind of, yeah. I'm famous because of my light around the neighborhood, around the places I be at. I'm famous because of my light. But if they make me famous because people know me for something, that's a whole nother story. Because not everybody can feel like that. Not everybody can feel like that. But just know your enemy. Thank the Primal Fest. Thank Papa Seit, because Papa Seit got these niggas. Papa Seit is in here. I feel him. Papa Seit is moving. Some people don't feel it, but I feel him. I feel him moving around, taking them down. That rhyme. I feel him moving around and taking them down. Shout out to Papa Seit. Shout out to my man Papa Seit. Shout out to Papa Seit because he's doing it. I knew he was working. He just, he does what he does and he does it how he does it. But Papa Seit working. And we gotta stop saying Satan and Papa Seit, two different ones. There's a Satan that people think is evil. They made that on purpose. And then there's that Papa Seit. It's so ancient. You're not gonna see him in other pantheons. He stayed as himself. You just gotta peep the ancient history and just the truth in your neuromelanin, because his story is known the farther you go back in time. But the farther you go back, the more of it, but the less of it you have, because he is an embodiment of rising from the ashes. He is an embodiment of making it out of nothing. Making something from nothing. So you're not going to hear a lot of Seit talk. You're not going to hear nothing good coming out of that. Because you know why? Because it's going to empower you to rise to all type of opposition. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're not going to hear too much about Seit talk. Because they don't want you, being empowered. But I'll tell you this one thing here. Seit ain't evil. Seit still connected to the Great Mother. But his methods are different. His methods are different. When you got Seit around you, he will send you demons to take down, because he came down here to take demons. That's what he does. He go down here and take out the demons. But his kids are here, so he has to do it through his kids. But he'll do it. He'll come down here and do what he do. But, if you with him, bro, you gonna have to do it with him. He ain't gonna do it for you. And once you start doing it, then he gonna help you. Because you showed You showed him that, hey man, I'm willing to go in here and do it myself. So that's all you got to do with it when it come to him. Same with the great mother. Show her that you're willing to do it. She'll help you. Got to be patient though, because she'll test you through it all. Test your composure. But yeah, that's about it. Just know it's going down, man. And these niggas are on the run. These niggas are on the run. They already looking for something. They already looking. They looking. I'm telling you, they're looking for them. They did that. They already staking out their crib. They already got the accomplices' cribs. They watching these motherfuckers in regular cars, undercover. Like I said, if the feds do their job and just focus on the bad guys and don't try to get in other people's business that don't belong in investigations, they can do the job the right way. And what I'm getting is they're doing their job the right way because their souls are on the line. Their souls are on the line. Yeah, bro. This is a pole shift period. This is judgment day. One wrong move, bro, you can descend your soul further than earth itself and go in a dark place because you chose to turn your back on innocent souls that were really not doing a thing, and you decided to let that shit, happen without nothing being done. So yeah, you can lose a lot of essence of your soul because what you were dealing with was other souls out there, and you decide not to do nothing. So you're basically doing that to yourself. So you're going to lose a lot of pieces of your soul, where it's never going to be able to you're never going to be able to get it back. And where you're going to be, you're probably going to be stuck there because you need pieces of your soul to advance. Straight up. But these people are being watched in undercover cars, undercover people. Their house is being staked out. They're watching them at their jobs. They're watching them go to the woods. Like, yeah, these people are finna get their doors kicked in. These people are finna get their doors kicked in real soon. But that's about it, man. So I dropped that. Thank Papa Said, Papa Fist. Gotta thank me, even though it may not seem like I'm doing that, nigga. But just know Papa Fist was out here working. Papa Fist was in the trenches. Yeah, I do work on here, but obviously I do work outside. As you can see, I'm boots on the ground, so you do gotta thank Papa Fist. Papa Fist out here working on your behalf. I'm not even saying that as a joke. Papa Fist is working on your behalf, believe it or not. Because I do this for my people. I do this for my people. So yes, Papa Fist. Thank Papa Fist. Thank Papa Said. Thank Great Mother. Thank your spiritual team. Thank the Primal Feds, because these niggas are done. It's just a matter of moments, not a matter of time, or moments, because they're being staked out. Hey, Uncle William. Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, I just seen Uncle William. No, I don't get no fucking thing in my family. I love my Uncle William now. I ain't gonna lie. I love my Uncle William. I love my Uncle William. But yeah, man. You already know. You already know, bro. That's why you gotta thank the Primal Feds, man. You gotta thank the Primal Feds. You gotta thank the Primal Feds. You gotta thank Papa Fist. Gotta thank the Great Mother. I don't give a fuck if I'm all the way in Peoria, bro. I'm fighting for those Primal Beings in Atlanta, Chicago, Detroit, LA, motherfucking Texas. This shit's gonna be everywhere to where they're gonna have to destroy anybody doing rogue missions. Bro, it's gonna be like the fucking Muslim mob. It's gonna be like the Muslim mob, the Islamic mob. You don't want to go rogue when they destroy a program, boy, because you're running the risk of the government getting shut down without even the government doing it. So the government gonna make sure niggas ain't doing this shit. Confirmation with that horn. They gonna make sure, hey, oh yeah, the government finna be paying niggas. They gonna give it to another company to do it. Cause the government got a lot of prop, but at least they paying it. I'm getting that they got like what, $20 billion in the escrow account ready to pay motherfuckers. $20 billion in the escrow account ready to pay niggas. Cause they know what the fuck going on. There's alliances that are being affected by what they've been doing to us. There's alliances that are being affected. So there's $20 billion in the escrow account. They know what the fuck going on. They're gonna be paying niggas soon for your pain and suffering, bro. They're gonna come to you though, man. They're not gonna give you no letter. They're gonna come to you. The cat's out the bag to where they gotta tell you, hey man, I'm sorry for what you've been through, and bing bada boom. Don't take my word for it. You're gonna see for yourself. Yeah. You're gonna see for yourself. You know, but that's about it. My phone be dying off these bitches and shit. I gotta go charge my phone up. But that's about it, man. That's how to drop off for my people. That's your boy Shaman Truth. I'm out. You guys want to send some shackles my way? You can. But I don't expect you to, because it's like, if you want to, you can. If you don't, man. You know, Cash App is EG Fisker1. EJJIFISKER1. EG Fisker1. That's my Cash App. There's only one out there. EG Fisker1. EJJIFISKER1. EG Fisker1. 10, 20 bucks, $5, whatever you send, man, I appreciate it. If you send $100, hey. If everybody sent me $5, dude, that'd be great. That's not me asking, it's just, you know, you gotta give to get, right? You gotta give to get. And my last lecture was the Damians versus Demons. I'll be doing these, but when it comes to me giving you secrets and stuff, I think I'm gonna keep that on the Patreon. Patreon special. I'm gonna have a Patreon special coming up soon. It's gonna be discounted at a price so everybody can get it. That's about it, man. That's your boy. I'm out. Peace.